Yeah, Crystal Palace are on a momentum as we speak. In Premiership presently, Crystal Palace is the only club that has not lost a match. They are on a momentum, and hopefully they will keep this momentum going. Earlier in the season, Crystal Palace actually beat Liverpool for the Community Shield, and they've repeated same yesterday by beating Liverpool 2-1 in the dying minutes by a goal from Eddie Nketiah, the Arsenal prototype. The 100% record set by Liverpool has been broken by Crystal Palace after the loss to Crystal Palace yesterday. Right, it's a very good one for Crystal Palace. The momentum is going. Hopefully, they've got one of the best defense in the league. Right, they've only conceded 2 goals in the league compared to Arsenal. It actually means that they are at par. Right, Arsenal has considered 2 goals in this season, and Crystal Palace has considered. So they are in joint position in terms of defensive capability. Right. So as I said earlier, the 100% record has been broken by Crystal Palace winning at Liverpool. Right. Then aside that, a lot of pundits has actually been saying a lot about Liverpool, the slight win they've been actually having over clubs. Like when they played Newcastle, 10 men down, they came out tops towards the tail end of the match, right? And they struggled throughout. It has been consistent, struggling, towards the tail end of the match to actually win matches. Even in Champions League, when they played against Atletico Madrid, it was Atletico came back, equalized 2-2. It was the brilliance header of Van Dijk towards the tail end of the match that actually made them won that match. So for a team that's a Premiership champions, and the way they played won outstandingly in last season, and as this season they are winning in little margins at the tail end of each game, tells you that there's a drawback compared to last season. There's a drawback in terms of performance, despite they spent a whole lot of money this season, because the club that spent the highest this season to bring in players, and still, they are not at the momentum they were last season. This is to tell you there's a major drawback for Liverpool. And a lot of players like Paul Mason actually said this. A lot of pundits like Paul Mason actually said it, that this is not good for a club of Liverpool standard, right? The winning with slight margins and winning, at the tail end of matches tells you that there is a setback somewhere, right? And this actually pan out. And his slot needs to begin to change his strategy, right? For Embiid, it's not at this level that we all expect him to be, right? Chiesa is showing capacity. He's showing brilliance. Obviously, Chiesa should start over Embiid. That's my opinion, actually, right? Over 2 matches, Chiesa has come in and actually shown class. The assist he gave to Ekatike, his goal against Crystal Palace. These are signs that he's ready to win. He's a better experienced player. He's more matured in big matches. So and Slot should actually play him in the number 10 position instead of playing for Embiid. For Embiid could come in from halftime, to play, so that he could pick up from after learning. Right, Chesa should be the match, and Slot should start playing from now. Glasner is doing an awesome job in Crystal Palace. He's really doing an awesome job in Crystal Palace, right? And Gale is maturing that defense. He's really maturing that defense. Not that is the reasons why Liverpool wanted him towards during the summer, but unfortunately they could not get him. Right, the captain of Crystal Palace, Gale, is doing an amazing job in that defense. He's really maturing and actually controlling that defense. Right, as I said earlier, they've only conceded 2 goals this season. So they are at par with Arsenal, because Arsenal is known to have one of the best defense in Premiership. So we need to give kudos to the coach, Glasner. He's doing an amazing job in Crystal Palace, and Crystal Palace are on a momentum, and hopefully they will keep this momentum. Yeah, thumbs up to Crystal Palace for a wonderful game yesterday.